Okay, I just wanted to make a little video going over the upgrade paths I had to take to get these two cars to the point to where they wouldn't break as soon as I put a battery in it. Yeah, I mean these cars come with a ton of power. On 6S, they're absolutely ballistic. It was obviously the Kronos was made after the Kraton, and the Dementor was made out of that. After the Outcast, Notorious, whatever. They have more power than the armor cars. Period. Point blank. Not only that, but they're lighter. The chassis are smaller, obviously, since they're weaker. And just taking this thing out so it's dusty as all heck. Yeah, I had to go through a fair amount of crap to get these two right. Yeah, the same crap. I mean, chassis braces, you see the EXB. Well, you can't see it in that one, it's covered by crap. Over here, yeah, it's down in the somewhere. Yeah, there it goes. EXB on both of them. The rear chassis brace, that is. As for the front brace, yes, the Rampage in both. It works for one, it works for the other. Since the Dementor is nothing but a shortened version of the Kronos. And these cars are exactly the same. I mean, diff wise, they come with grease in all three diffs. The grease is technically close to 10K. So yeah, you're taking these things out with that kind of crap in the diffs, and it's a ballistic missile ride even on 4S. On 6S, it's like an uncontrollable nightmare. But put some diff oil in them, actually tune the diffs, and you're working with gas. Well, cooking with gas. Whatever. You're doing a lot better than the stock mess. I mean, this thing, for example, well, it's not light with that giant pack in there. And as you can see, I got that giant pack wedged in there. This is my 6500 milliamp what is that, the Yome? Yeah, 6500 milliamp Yome 6S pack. Yeah, it wasn't having anything with the Ovonix 5200. I mean, that thing will last for about maybe 5 to 8 minutes, and then it would just start cogging and doing the craziness and all that whatnot. Yeah, and that's another thing. The way these cars come geared, when you go to tune the diffs, if you're gonna put some thick diff oil in the center diff to cause more power to go to the rear wheels and keep the fronts from ballooning, that means you might end up with cogging issues, especially with this one. Yeah, so I had cogging issues with the stock 13.2 pinion, so I dropped it down to an 11, and it's perfect. As a matter of fact, this thing doesn't actually drive like an Outcast because it's lighter than the Outcast and it has more power. It kind of drives like a MT410, more or less. I mean, I have Badlands on my MT410 and it's pretty much all business. But this thing set up right now, I have 100,000 in the front, 500,000 in the center, and 100,000 in the rear, just like my Outcast. And this thing drives absolutely perfect. You have perfect control. Yeah, it's just fantastic. I'll put it like that. I mean, I would drive this thing all day if it wouldn't break on me. And I actually haven't broken it yet, man, because in the last video, yeah, these steering things, the steering links, absolute garbage on this truck. The Kronos, They're 4 millimeters, and they was twisted when the arm twisted and bent back in the nice way that it always can do. Yeah, so that broke. So I was like, okay, let me try to find something 5mm where I said I can get into this thing. And yeah, they are 5mm. The silver obviously looks bigger than the black, even though they are the exact same diameter. These came from a, what was that truck? Oh, I want to say it was probably the Sabertooth. Yeah, I think it was a Sabertooth. While these, yeah, that's the 5mm turnbuckle from the Yeti XL. And I'm using the rod ends from the Hurricane links that I used on the Kaiju. Yeah, they actually came in handy. And they are 50 times stronger than the stock garbage. Yeah, these things can twist all they want to, and the links are twist right with them. But they won't bend and they won't break, and that's all I need. But as you can see, both of these cars are kind of sagging. Well, this one's not sagging that much, mainly because I got, yeah, I don't know why this one isn't sagging that much. But this one is definitely sagging. Maybe it's because this one don't have a battery in it. Yeah, that battery does weigh a lot. It'll probably sag too. But I haven't changed the stock oil on either of these, and this one's got that mean sag in the rear. Yeah, I'll probably have to do what I did to my Outcast and put 1K in all four, because this stuff, this non-dampening stuff, I just can't get over. And it bounces too when it's like that. So when you landing, you have to deal with the bouncing, and yeah, that doesn't work out because this thing, it hit a rut right before the jump and willied when it bounced. Right before the jump, like 2 feet before the jump. Got off the jump all cattywampus, and that was the end of that. Yeah, poor thing. But as you can see, there's also another set of differences between these two. Servo. Yeah, the stock servo that came in these cars is actually pretty damn good. This one works and this one doesn't. It's just that simple. When it works, it's awesome. When it don't, I replace it with this. 35 kilograms makes this thing a dream to drive. Literally a dream to drive. I mean, it drives so good with that 35 kilogram servo. I might even put it in this one. Even though this one can turn on a dime, that increased torque will keep this thing on rails. I mean, literally on rails, even with this giant ass battery in it, even with the heat sink and the fans, and this thing was just on rails, literally. Minus the bloody shocks that have no dampening and all. I love that stuff. I love it when they put little, like, liquid, apple juice. I love it when they put apple juice in the shocks. That's literally what's probably in there right now. But yeah, I'll digress with that and throw in my 1K and have this nice little weighted thing actually dampening, because that bouncing right back up. It's seriously stupid when it comes to these metal chassis cars. Well, cars in general. I don't know why, because the Kaiju, the shock oil that's in that truck is like dead solid perfect. Absolute, some of the best dampening out the box you can have in an RC. Yeah, it's great. Probably 3 times as thick as the stuff that comes in these things. And the Armor has the same problem throwing in the crappy shock oil and making your car do this instead of actually, you know, dampening. But yeah, that's my experience with these two cars. Weak ass chassis, brace them up, and work from there. Yeah, ironing out the problems with these cars it's not hit or miss. It's a method to the madness. But both of these cars is like rock solid right now. And yeah, I'll end the video there. Going on a rant and stuff. I probably got half a charge left in this thing. I'll still go dust it up for the next 10 minutes. Oh God, these cars are... Well, they were on sale, so I might as well have gotten both of them since they're pretty much wannabes of awesome cars. And they have a ton of potential with that Max 8 combo that comes in. I mean, what other car that you can get in the States for what, the $450 that I paid for both of these? What car comes with a Max 8 combo? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I mean, the only other car that I can think of that actually comes with a Max 8 combo is that bird-eating spider. Yeah, but that thing is way more than that. So yeah, I'll digress and leave the video with two actually decent cars right now. I mean, out the box they're junk, but potential is a bitch with RCs. They either have it or they don't, and figuring out your way through the potential is another tragic thing that most people don't know how to do. But it is what it is. It's just a mess. Do this for 20 years and you'll be able to do it too. Well, if you want to. But that's my little rant with RCs. It is what it is. Take it or leave it. These cars can actually run like they're supposed to without braking. So I'll leave it at that, and actually leave it at that this time.